Om Shanti, good morning. Today let us revise Baptada's Avyakt Murli, dated 11th November 1981. The title of the Murli is The Greatness of the Bindu Dot. The Greatness of the Bindu Dot. Today, the Father, the ocean of love, has come to meet his loving souls. All of you have come running to this meeting place out of love for the Father. Bap Dada always gives such loving souls as you the return of your love in the form of love and cooperation. He is giving that now and will continue to give it. Even the loving souls everywhere else are now present in this gathering and meeting Baba in their subtle angelic forms. Bap Dada is seeing a double gathering. One is of you physical, corporeal beings who are sitting here in this land, and the other is of those who have come in their subtle forms and do not need a place in this land. They are in their forms of light and seated on seats of light. So many of such souls are visible in such a small place. Therefore, Bap Dada is pleased to see both gatherings. So let's take a moment and experience our angelic form in the subtle regions. And Bap Dada is seeing us in our form of light, sitting on the seat of light. Nava says, Bap Dada is seeing the power of the love of you children. It is this power of love that enables you to come very close from so far away in just a second. The greater your power of love is, the greater is your power to come personally in front of Baba. So many invaluable jewels have come in front of Baba. The praise of each jewel is so great. Which Maharathis should be praised? The moths are coming to the flame. Bap Dada is blessing all you children with the blessing, may you be simply remember the one bindu dot. The easiest punctuation mark is a bindu, full stop. Therefore, Bap Dada is giving you the account of just the bindu. Become a bindu yourself. Remember the bindu. And by knowing every scene of the drama, put a bindu, a full stop. The punctuation mark of just a dot includes oneself, the Father, and creation. So what do you have to know? Just a bindu. What do you have to do? Remember the dot. By knowing the importance of the bindu, you're always able to be an easy yogi. No matter how large something grows, everything is merged in the bindu. The seed is the bindu, and the whole tree is merged in that. You souls are bindus, and you have the sanskars of 84 births merged within you. You are now at the confluence age and bringing the drama of 5,000 years to an end. The cycle of the drama is now coming to an end. That is, whatever has passed, put a bindu, a full stop to that. You have to become a bindu and return home. You have to become a bindu and return, return home with the bindu. His home is also the home of all bindus. There, all thoughts, actions, and sanskars are merged. That is, they have a bindu applied to them. The punctuation mark placed at the completion of something is just the bindu. He has all the virtues. He is the ocean of the treasures of knowledge. However, this ocean, Sindhu, is also a bindu. When you come into connection or relationship with others, what sparkles on everyone's forehead? Bindu. Who does all the work? It is a bindu, is it not? Even if you leave the earth and go to the moon, it is the thought that goes there. If you go and tour the three worlds with the power of silence, who is it that goes there? A bindu. Whether it is the power of science or the power of silence, it is a bindu that has the power to create and the power to go to nirvana. A whole tree emerges from the seed. But after it has grown, what does it merge into? The seed, that is a bindu. So originally and eternally, it is just a bindu. You receive the knowledge of the three aspects of time and the three worlds. But who is it that receives it? It is a bindu. You have played various parts from the beginning to the end. But who is the actor? Who played the part? You, the bindu. Therefore, all greatness lies in the bindu. When you understand the bindu, you understand everything. You attain everything. When you stabilize in the form of a bindu, then whatever thoughts you create and feelings you have, whatever words you speak and actions you perform, they all become as great as the bindu. That is, they all automatically become elevated. The energy of a soul, Atma, is a bindu, which is the energy for creation. And the bindu is also the atomic energy used for destruction. So destruction takes place through a bindu, and creation also takes place through a bindu. At the beginning of the cycle, you come down as a bindu, and at the end too, you go back up as a bindu. So the form of the beginning and the end is just a bindu. So, is this easy to remember? Is it difficult just to remember bindu? So let's absorb Baba's versions very deep. Baba is explaining to us the secrets of the word bindu. And so let us take a moment as we stabilize in this awareness. We are bindus, eternal beings. Our world is a world of bindus. We know we are bindus. We remember the bindu, who is also the sindhu. The whole creation is a bindu. Baba, the seed, the bindu. Everything begins from a bindu, goes into expansion, then merges again into a bindu. Whatever has happened in the past also merges in a bindu. I, the soul, the Atma, the energy of creation, I am a bindu, and even the atomic energy, the energy for destruction, is a bindu. So really allow this word bindu deep within the consciousness. I, the bindu, and I look at everyone as bindus. By remembering the bindu, I remember everything else automatically. Baba says, small children at school are able to put a full stop very easily. Whatever you put a pencil on, it makes a bindu. So are you not able to remember such an easy punctuation mark? What do you think could be easier than this? Is there anything easier than this? Those on the path of devotion remember a huge form. They prove their devotion by creating an image in their intellects on the basis of their feelings. Here, through knowledge, what do you keep in front of you? The bindu. With the awareness of being a bindu, you become an embodiment of success. So which is easier? To keep a bindu in your intellect or to emerge someone's form? So become an easy yogi. Understand the bindu and everything will always be easy. Therefore, may you be an easy yogi with an easy way of giving the return of love. May you be an easy yogi with an easy way of giving the return of love. So let's just pause here. And again, just hold on to this consciousness of all of us being bindus. And let's take a moment to just reflect on the greatness of this one word, bindu, the dot. So we'll continue tomorrow, day after tomorrow, from where we left off. But today, Baba really explained the secret behind this word bindu. We all know the three dots, right? But then Baba also explained the depths of each aspect, and how when I stabilize just in the bindu, then the entire expansion is also merged within it. And so Baba said everything comes in the bindu. The self, Baba, creation, everything. And when we go home with Baba, also we'll go home as a bindu. And so Baba says this is the return of his love, is for us to experience very naturally this form of a bindu. They said on the path of devotion, we got used to making images, forms, and then got distracted. And now on the path of knowledge, it's just the bindu. I also gave the example of a seed. Everything begins from a seed, and then the entire expansion, then also it ends in a seed. Atma is a bindu, then Baba said atomic energy, that is also bindu. So this one word bindu, if I just hold on to it, maybe we can, as a homework, just take it today, whole day, just bindu, bindu, bindu. And it covers the entire knowledge, kind of, it's the essence of the entire knowledge. And so it makes everything very easy. The effort becomes just to go beyond the name and the form, and to then connect with the dot, connect with the bindu. Some time back, Baba was explaining the word dot, and he also used the word not, dot and not. And so we were discussing the other day, dot thinking and not thinking. It's like if I understand dot thinking, everything from the perspective of the dot, from the perspective of the soul, the bindu, then I also develop not thinking. It's like not to overthink anything, just to think whatever is necessary, but not to waste the energy of thoughts. It's a bindu, bindu, a point, a dot. Even when we have to hammer a nail in the wall and to hang something, so we have to hammer at a point, and then it goes, just that point, if it is sharp, it can go inside, and you have to just keep on hammering it, keep on hammering it. And so in our spiritual life as well, the more I just keep on going deeper, deeper, deeper into this one aspect, bindu, dot, bindu, dot. I am a dot, whoever I'm playing my part with, everyone is a dot. Baba is a dot, drama, whatever happened is a dot. Mhm. The other day we were discussing like how, Baba says this nirakari, nirvikari, nirahankari, and then any vikar comes from form. And the more I'm formless, the more the tendency of the mind to go towards form, to go towards negativity or waste will automatically reduce. And so the more I stabilize in the bindu, the dot, the more automatically I become free from the influence of any vice or any wasteful negative thought. And so holding this throughout the day, Baba remembers this naturally, this dot. And same, it's true for us. The more we remember this naturally, the more everything becomes easy. Om Shanti. Like to maybe open up and see if anyone would like to share any realizations, thoughts, inspirations. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Uh, Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. And today's Murli is the ocean of Bindu. And this world is like a this is that's everything it's a Bindu. It's a ocean of Bindu. And we have to deep dive and we get everything will be easy for us. For Bindu. Everything is Bindu. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.
Thank you.
It's very wonderful, very good experience. It was like a commentary, more or less, experiencing in that way. And in the beginning of the Murli itself, Baba gave this blessing that may you gain is the yogi, and the continuation of the Murli was, it was actually becoming a bindu and experiencing it. Very nice. And Baba says everything is bindu, so we are bindu, and we don't have to become bindu because we already are bindu, so we need to experience that bindu. and need to create that. When we become bindu, we will be able to create that power to go to nirvana, because bindu belong there, right? So the eternal home of bindu is there. So when we have that awareness, we remember Baba and we experience Baba, and we will also remember his inheritance, and all the powers that lies in the soul will also emerge. So it's just a game of merging and emerging that way. Thank you. Thank you, Baba.
Thank you. Very nice. Any other thoughts?
Baba also said this, the second paragraph, right? So that the Atma is bindu, the energy, right? And then it is the energy is used for creation, and similarly, the atomic energy is used for the destruction. So both are bindus, right? So destruction takes place through bindu, and creation takes place through bindu. So that was very wonderful to know, and I personally did not know. And this atomic energy is also bindu. Okay, thank you for that knowledge also. Yeah.
Baba said that today, and how atomic energy and atmic energy, right? Everything is a bindu. Yeah, right.
So, so the question would be, why are we not able to stabilize in that form throughout? Is because one thing that I can think of is when we come into actions, right? When we have to deal with the world, right? Worldly matters. So we forget our original form that we are Bindu, right? Because this Bindu cannot be seen, right? We have to experience it. It's a knowledge, first that I am a Bindu, but beyond knowledge, it's more of experiencing and then realizing and stabilizing in that stage, right? So, uh, though we um, though we deal with a lot of physical things, worldly matters, whether it is work or anything, if we are able to stabilize in this form and then experience the worldly things and do whatever karma that we have to do, then I think we'll be able to experience the bindu. But when we forget that I'm a bindu and then go behind the matter, right? Which is again very easy because everything you see, right? And then keep that in your intellect, right? And then forgetting that you are bindu, then it becomes difficult because then the matter that you are dealing with will be on the top of your head, and therefore you will you'll slowly come out of that stage, will become ordinary. Am I right, Sarabha, or would you like
Yeah,
to?
right. Right. Yeah, and that's that's where, just this constant reminder that Baba says of who we are and how we have come here, how I, the Bindu, I've incarnated into this world. And just remembering that allows me to then automatically live in the truth. Right? Mhm. Mhm. And if you really see in science also, like there was a quantum shift the moment scientists discover the atomic energy. And then they realize there is huge power that an atom contains, that is merged within an atom. And when they understood how to uh, extract that power, everything changed. And I feel sometimes, even in our spiritual efforts, the more we connect to this real, just the point, the bindu, the dot, and the more we just keep it as the at the center of everything, and then it's like a quantum jump in our efforts. Yeah.
Stabilizing in that state of a dot or a bindu, as you rightly said, Sarabhai, at the moment, when science discovered it, it had a complete shift. And in spiritual life also, it's only when we stabilize in the dot form, it's going to be a complete shift. The question, as Vijit Bhai also mentioned some time back while he was speaking about, is how to be constantly stabilizing in this bindu form. So each one of us
Mm.
have our own practices to look at it. And it is still work in progress for me, is what I will say. That at times it's an effort, most of the time it's an effort to stabilize in that form. One reflection is because we forget that we are a soul and there is a lot of body consciousness in which, because as a sanskar of 63 births, what shows up is uh, whatever I see, I believe, whatever I do, I think I'm doing it. But actually going beyond it and stabilizing the dot form, uh, how do one constantly keep practicing on this is a question. Anything that works for you, share.
Mm. Mm. Sure. Um, Maybe I can just share a little slide if that's okay on this. Mm. Um, so something that really helps me to um, stay in that consciousness as much as possible is to, you know, feel or to know that whatever is happening right now, including the world of Saurabh, including the entire, story world, including this moment, the Zoom call, everything, we say it's happening inside this box. So it's just a box and everything is happening inside the box. And so this box is the story world, it's the drama world. So I realized that this is the box. And then I also realize that outside the box is my reality. And so box is just a story, a fiction, as if I'm reading a novel, a book, or watching a movie. And that's what this whole drama is all about. And our reality is really outside this drama. And that's where we live as stars, as beings of light, as dots, Baba says. And this perspective is natural. Just the more I make it natural, that whatever is happening, I'm talking to anyone, I'm doing any task, but that's all happening inside the box. And I'm outside, I am in my home. And I know that I enter this box. I know that I enter to play a character, to play a role, but then I also know that I have an exit. I also go above and beyond. So my reality is not bound by this drama. And the more I practice that, the more I feel that this drama is extra. This drama, this world of form, name, expansion, matter, whatever, the body is something which is extra. Even if this world were not to exist tomorrow, it doesn't matter to me a single bit. There is nothing from this world of box that I can carry with me when I go back. So really this world inside the box is extra. And something which is extra, I don't create any attachments because it is extra. I don't need it. And so nothing in the drama I need. And when that consciousness develops, the more I experiment with this, the more there is clarity, the more I can distinguish what is truth, what is not, the more there is timelessness. I'm not bound by the world of time. And then the more there is security, the soul feels secure, doesn't depend on anything in the drama. And this feeling of security then allows the soul to be itself. And that's where a natural expression of the soul, the natural qualities of the soul, and even concentration in whatever I'm doing within this box automatically comes. So trying to just keep this framework in the mind allows, so everything beyond this box is a dot, is formless. And from my home, when I look at the world down below, it's also a dot. And this allows, then it helps the soul to hold on to this truth.
Om Shanti.
Shanti.
Today's Murli is reminding us that what we are and asking us that from where we have drifted away, you have to come again to a state what you are. We are basically bindus, as Baba is telling us. And but what happened during the drama, while acting, while playing different roles, we are getting trapped in that. And due to that, what happened? We forgot what we are. As a story, it is there, a person telling that I am Buffalo, I am Buffalo. And when he is asked to come out of the door, he said, I cannot come out because I am Buffalo. That is the trap we are trapped in. So Baba is telling us, everything starts with Bindu and ends with Bindu. While talking about Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, it is said Brahma for Sthapana Vishnu for Palna, and Mahesh for Vinas. Actually, I differ a bit because Baba always says Vinas never means that everything will be over. Basically, it is a reconstruction. So better if we call it reconstruction rather than Vinas, because Vinas Vinas word has got a stigma of negativity. But when we call it a reconstruction, Baba comes and do the reconstruction, and we are there not for Vinas, but we are there for reconstruction, basically. So, as similarly with the atomic energy, atomic power. Earlier, it was thought that it's basically a Vinaskari energy is there, but later on, while doing more research, now it is found that yes, atomic energy is playing a very good role. It can be used in different ways also. So the thing is that the energy, the soul, if in its original state, yatharth state, and that is possible only and only if we remember Baba. And when we remember Baba, we are at our best. We are out in our original state, and then and when in the journey of reaching to our original state, we are free from all the encumbrance. We are free from all the negativities that Baba wants from us. And that Baba wants, and Baba is conveying the message, be in your original state, apni yatharth sthiti mein chale aao. Because the best way to be free from all the encumbrance is to be in our yatharth sthiti. And as when we are in Nirakari, we are connected to Baba. And when we are connected to Baba, we are getting all the energies which we require. And again, we are charged up. That Baba basically wants us. So atomic energy is a constructive energy when, as like atomic energy is a constructive energy when we are in atomic stage, atmic sthiti. But the atomic energy becomes vinaskari when we are at our body conscious state. So Baba says basically atomic energy is always a positive energy. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you. Any other thoughts anyone would like to share? Should we close with a few moments with Baba?
One quick announcement about tomorrow's session. So tomorrow is Sunday, so it's a buffer day for us, and we have a masterclass scheduled by Shweta and Pai, who will be taking a session on the topic 5 powers. Sorry, Ashta Shaktis, 8 powers. So I request everyone to join and utilize the complete benefit of the session. Yeah, over to you, Sarabhai, for dedication. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So let's take a moment to go beyond our physical world, physical form. We realize our truth as eternal bindus belong to the world of bindus, in love with the one bindu. And everything that's happening down below is a bindu. I hold on to this consciousness, experiencing being connected to the seed, Baba, giving the return of his love. In my eternal form of a bindu. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Saurabh Bhai. Thank you, Divine Family. Wishing you all a happy Dashera. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a joyful day.